What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me on these analysis. We're going to be looking at Palantir today. So we have this upward sloping trend line. We fell underneath it temporarily, shot right back up. Price kind of trended sideways for the past couple of weeks, past 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And we've made contact with this trend line 2 times. Looks like we're getting a nice little bounce off of that. And as you can see, we're pushing towards all-time highs. We're sitting at 131, 132 for the close. So let's see where the weekly takes us. If we can get a close above 135, I think Palantir can absolutely rip to the upside. Not sure how much higher this thing can go, but I definitely think if you have a long-term mindset, 5 to 10, 15 years, you will be in a good spot, even if you're buying at the all-time highs right now. Not financial advice, of course. This is just my opinion. These videos are entertainment purposes only. That's it. On the daily, we're looking very good as well. If we can get that close above that 135 level, I think we can retest it and push up much higher. So that's going to be that next level of resistance, a minor level of resistance right here, which we're running into relatively soon. And I think we can go and break out relatively aggressively. Here on the daily SMAs, we got to bounce off the 20-day, looking very good. On the weekly, we're still well above our 20. So let's see if the 20 can ever catch up. Maybe it won't catch up until we're actually finally breaking down. And even then, at that point, when we get a bounce off the 20 week, it could be an aggressive move to the upside as well. When you take a look at the EMA, we've kind of been hugging that here on the weekly. It's an 8-week EMA. And we touched it once, touched it a second time, and we came relatively close. And that's confluence with this horizontal level of support, with the upward sloping trend line and this EMA. So there's a lot of power underneath price on the weekly. So that's a lot of momentum to the upside that we could potentially be seeing. Here on the weekly, we're looking very good still. We had a temporary dip, but it looks like it's already pushing towards this level here. Let's see if we break it or if we get rejected off of it. I think we're more than likely going to break it and continue to see higher prices here on the MACD. So let's see where things go. We'll see if this momentum can start to flip green to the upside, a more aggressive green. So it's still bullish right now, but you can see it's kind of white. So let's see if we can get that green flip to the upside, something like this, and a nice spike to the upside. On the daily, we had a somewhat of a bull flag being formed, and it looks like we could potentially be finding our bottom. Let's see, because we kind of have some kind of divergence when you look here. You can see price has been trending downward on the MACD. And from that same time period, you can see we're kind of in the same spot. We're kind of actually sideways. We haven't really gone anywhere. So let's see if Palantir finds some weakness or if it can actually just continue this momentum to the upside. And then the MACD will eventually catch up. And you get the red to turn green. And you see this blue flip above the orange. Weekly RSI is looking very good. We're still holding above our yellow moving average, creating a nice bull flag. It's compressing tightly. So let's see if we can get that aggressive move to the upside and see this green, this nice green area right here. Hopefully you can see that here, and maybe we can push up to the 80s or even higher on the RSI for an aggressive move. And on the daily, we got a V-shaped recovery, and we're actually above the yellow moving average now. So let's see if this thing can start ramping up. For this leg here, you can see we pulled back to the 0.5 of the 618, the golden zone, and we got an aggressive move to the upside. This is a bullish pull, and this is supporting price to the upside, and that's exactly what we got. And if you pull it all the way to the top, then we haven't even pulled back to the 236, even if you pull it to this one here, and even if you pull it to this one here. So this is still in a very, very aggressive move to the upside. We had a minor reset, allowed price to breathe and get some more buyers along the way. And now we are on a freight train to the upside. So this thing's going to be hard to stop. Once this thing gets momentum, it can have some aggressive moves, as you can see in its history. But like I said, having some exposure to Palantir probably won't be a bad idea over the next 5 to 10 years. Not financial advice. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you like Palantir? Is this a good buy? Would you add this into your portfolio? If you guys are feeling generous, if you have super thanks below the video, like and subscribe, share with a friend. I'll see you guys in the next one.